to talk about hair, our real hair, our natural hair, ladies. We're going to talk about our natural hair. Am I yelling? Like, am I hollering? Fuck. Okay, Lex, nothing more, nothing less, and you already know we back with another video. You already know that's what I do, period. We're gonna talk about our natural hair, and as you guys can see, I'm just gonna pull a piece. My hair is a little bit almost to my nipples, but I'm about to give you guys 10 tips on how to grow your natural hair out in about a year. I'm gonna show a clip from right here. Boom. This is when I first cut my hair. And now, boom. To today. It should be around 2 years around that I've cut my hair, but I grew my hair out in a year. Like, my hair was already long, baby, in a year, and it was like, how's your hair growing so fast? I'm like, don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
And let's just get into it, because I already recorded this video once, and baby, my eyelash was falling off. And who is posting a video with their eyelash falling off? Not me. Tip number 1. Cut your hair, baby. Let it go. Let it go. Cut that damage off. Cut off them toxic ass ends. Cut off all that damage, baby. Let it go. Once your hair is damaged, there is no coming back. There is no coming back. There's no reverting it back. There's no way to make that dead hair healthy again. There's just no way. You need to cut it off. And the quicker you cut it off, the quicker you can let in some growth. They're straight, or they're raggedy, or I can see through them, baby, let them go. Cut them off. I promise you, the sooner you cut your hair, I bet you as soon as you cut it, like the moment you cut it, you're gonna be like, wow, my hair looks so much thicker. It's gonna look so much healthier. Even if it's short, health over length. Like, please cut your hair if it's damaged. Even if you have a lot of hair like me, I just trimmed my ends yesterday because I was like, I'm not gonna get up here with y'all and have little raggedy ends, because that'll be against the grain of what I'm teaching y'all or telling y'all. Yes, there's some people who's like transition. I personally did not transition. I cut all my damn hair off. But if you do want to transition, go ahead and get you to like a couple inches, maybe like, you know, so get you about that much hair. But once you get to like this far, once you got about that much hair, baby, cut it. Once you cut the dead ends off, you're instantly gonna see a difference. Your hair is instantly gonna be able to absorb the products. Tip number 2 to you guys would have to be deep condition your hair. Baby, if you trying to go natural and you're not getting no length and you're wondering why, but you're not deep conditioning your hair, you might as well just cut off every inch of growth you get as soon as you see it. Because baby, your hair is not gonna come in. Your hair is not gonna get thick. Your hair is not gonna get healthy. Your hair is not gonna have no volume. Your hair is not gonna have no strength. Your hair is not gonna have nothing if you're not deep conditioning your hair. And I mean weekly, baby. I mean, as soon as you're washing your hair, you're deep conditioning your hair. If you're doing a pre-poo to your hair, maybe you don't gotta do a deep conditioning to a pre-poo. But I'm saying, if you are gonna be doing your hair, you need to be deep conditioning your hair every week. I say every week. If you're not deep conditioning, I don't know how you expect your hair to get the nutrients that it needs, because everything that your hair is lacking throughout the week, and you say, oh, my hair feels dry, or oh, my hair feels this, my hair feels that. That's what your deep conditioner is for. It's there to put all of that back into your hair. Baby, you need to deep condition. If you're not deep conditioning, get off the team. You're not gonna make cuts. You're not gonna make cuts. Go home from tryouts, baby, because you're not gonna make the team if you're not deep conditioning. So you can take that little week wash day somewhere else, back to the relaxers over there, because no, you need to be deep conditioning your hair over here. If you're not, then baby, cut out.
Bitch. The door.
Period. My tip number 3 is really gonna piss y'all off, but that's okay, because I don't care. I'm not here to be y'all friends. I'm here to give y'all the tea and the info and the scoop. And baby, if you want your hair to grow, stop using gel.
Oh my God! Oh jeez! Oh my God!
Please stop using gel on your hair. Stop using gel on your hair. All that sleek, slicking my hair down. Them little buns where you put the little bun back here and you try to have like a little slick down bun, slick up top knot, baby. Cut it out. I'm telling you, all of that gel, your hair cannot breathe. And if your hair cannot breathe, damage. If you can't breathe, what happened? Come on now, like why the fuck would you suffocate your hair? You don't want nobody to suffocate you. All that sleek down ponytails, all that brushing and gel and brushing, all of that extra. And baby, you don't need to be putting that in your hair. Leave that for my mixed babies. Leave that for my babies who could just spritz some water, put a little gel, and now it's slick on its own. Leave that to them. They can have that. That's for them. But for us, baby, my kinky curlies and my textures in the other world, I need to tell y'all that there is no gel and sleek. It's just not. It's not a fun time for us to keep trying it and pulling and tugging on your hair, trying to get it to do these things. I know my hair can get a bun, and if I need to, I will put it in a ponytail. But am I gonna sit there and sleek my whole head into a ponytail? No. Stop slicking your hair down. You can't put my hair in a ponytail. I know you can't put your hair in a ponytail, baby. We kinky friends. We're kinky friends. I know you're not supposed to be doing that, baby. Don't do it. Your hair is big for a reason. Let it be big. My tip number 4 is for all my babies who love to play in their hair. Leave your hair alone. I love to play in my hair. You see it looks good. It looks good. And that's because I put so much time and heart and effort into my hair. Of course I want to play in it, but I can't. You want to know why? Because the more I manipulate, the more I sit there and play in it and do all of this and do all of that, it feels so good, by the way, y'all. Feels like a cotton ball. But I'm telling you, it just breaks your hair off, baby. It just breaks your hair off. It breaks your hair off. The more you play in it and the more you decide to give your little thing, you're sitting in class, okay, breakage right on the floor, right on your jacket, right on your stuff. Like, I'm telling you, that is your hair breaking off. It's your hair breaking off. Stop playing in your hair. I know that when I leave my hair out for too long, it breaks. It's because I'm not leaving it alone. It's the manipulation every day. It's the styling every day. If you had the space buns and then the top knot and then the slick back bun all in 1 week, it's too much manipulation. Leave your hair alone. If you knew me in high school and when I first started my little natural hair journey and first started growing my hair out, you know that I used to rock my little fro around. I used to just wear my little fro because I wasn't finna sit there and try to force my hair up into no puff. Like, the fuck? I'm finna pull all my fucking hair out playing with y'all. To leave it alone, you can do things like protective styling is a big key. Leave it alone in a protective style. Now, if you like to wear wigs, I love wigs. You can braid your hair down, leave it in for a month, take it out, braid it right back up, put another wig on, leave that down for a month, another month. You know what I'm saying? Do that every month. Next thing you know, you done had your hair braided up or you done kept your hair in a protective style for 3 months. You're gonna see that growth. You're going to see the growth. Leave your hair alone. Protect your ends. Leave your hair alone. Protect your ends. That's all I can tell you, baby. It's not about having your hair grow. It's about retaining the length. Your hair is gonna grow regardless, baby, but retaining the length. Tip number 5 would have to be gentle with your hair. Please be gentle with your hair. I know a lot of girls will typically, if they're not tender-headed, when they're getting their hair done or when they're doing their hair, they're like, oh, I'm not tender-headed, it doesn't hurt, and they just kind of snatch through it, and because it doesn't hurt their scalp, they don't think it's hurting their hair. And baby girl, your hair still breaks even if it doesn't hurt. I'm telling you. Like me, I'm normally being extremely gentle, way more gentle than the average, way more gentle than my bitches who be doing their hair and they be next to me and they be like, I don't got time. I don't got time. Okay, bitch, you don't got time and you don't got inches either, ho, because your hair's gonna keep breaking. Your hair's gonna keep breaking because you're not being gentle with it. If you're snagging, when you hear that pop, when you're doing your hair or when you're detangling your hair, you're combing it, brushing it, or whatever, when you hear that popping sound, that is your hair breaking. Like, that's you losing hair, sis. You should be worried. Like, be gentle. Like, every single strand knot, if you see a strand knot, you can either cut it out, but if you know it's a knot in your hair, take the time to detangle it. Don't snatch no comb through it. Don't snatch anything through it. Take the time to detangle every piece and get every piece. Because if I sat here and I had this section of hair and I just snatched through this hair on wash days and I just snatched through this side, even when I see the little pieces coming out in the brush, that's breakage. And I know it's like, like I'm only losing a piece, like I have a whole head full, yeah, but I understand that if you do that every wash day, and then on this side, you actually take the time to detangle, This side is gonna be so much thinner than this side. I promise you. If you don't believe me, you look it up for yourself. You try it. You can't tell the difference because you're ripping it out everywhere. That's the thing. You're ripping it out everywhere, so you can't tell that your hair is visibly getting thinner and thinner and thinner until it's too thin. And you're like, how did my hair get so thin? It's because you were snatching through it and ripping through your hair every single wash day. And baby, over time, that breakage builds up to the point where there's no return. Tip number 6 would definitely have to be the tip that nobody ever wants to hear, and especially when they ask you, oh my God, like, how'd your hair grow so long? How did you grow your hair so fast? It's so pretty. What did you do? I learned my hair. I learned what my hair liked. Like, for instance, my cousin, she always asks me, she's like, oh my God, like, what products do you use? What products do you like? And I know we have similar hair textures. Our hair looks the same, but it's not the same. Nobody's hair is the same. Everyone's different. Everyone's hair is different. So whatever works for me might not work for you. It will moisturize my hair, dried her hair out. You know what I'm saying? Because her hair wasn't looking for that. Her hair probably didn't need moisture. It probably needed protein. You know, that's why you learn your own hair. You do what works for your hair. And to do that, it takes a lot of trial and error. It does. When my hair was this long and I was trying to figure it out, I didn't know what worked for my hair. I didn't know what to use. Shit, I'm back there using Eco Gel, thinking that's gonna do something, won't doing shit. That's just what I thought until I learned my hair. Now, one day, it was wash day and I tried this As I Am double buttercream. I was like, dang, my hair be dry as hell, and this kept my hair moisturized for several days. Like, this actually kept my hair moisturized, and I realized this is a product that works for me. Now, when you find a product that works for you, I read the ingredients on the bottle, and the first thing that popped up was shea butter. I went to the beauty supply store and I got some shea butter. Pure shea butter, to see like, okay, my hair liked this cream and the main ingredient is shea butter. I'm gonna try and put straight shea butter on my hair and see what happens. And guess what? Boom, my hair loved it. It was my holy grail product. My hair is this length because of shea butter. Can't lie. I'm telling you, learn what works for your hair. You go off what your hair says it needs and what your hair says it wants. If your hair works good with that, keep it. If your hair doesn't like that, don't use it. But in order for you to actually know what to get or what to look for, you have to do research in your hair. You have to sit there and say, okay, my hair is dry. Let me try to figure out my hair porosity. You have to know your hair porosity before you can buy products for your hair. You feel me? You have to know what your hair is looking for in order to buy products for your hair. Now, doesn't that make more sense instead of going out and saying, oh, she uses this, I'm gonna use it too. My homegirl used coconut oil, I'm gonna use it too. Baby, my hair hates coconut oil, gets dry as a sheep's ass with coconut oil. So don't use, I'm telling you, like, you can't use what your homegirl uses. You can't use what your favorite YouTuber uses. You have to use what your hair is looking for. Learn your hair. Stick to a hair regimen and use it. Learn your hair, learn your hair. This part right here is a part that a lot of people miss. And this is a major key, especially for my babies with the kinky, curly 4C, 4B, dry, high porosity hair, because I know that's exactly what I have. Moisture is a big freaking deal, and I mean that. If your hair is dry, your hair is gonna have that crackly sound and it's gonna break off no matter what. If your hair is moisturized and it's moisturized properly, the way your hair needs to be moisturized, then your hair is gonna be much healthier. You're not gonna get any breakage, let's be real. You're gonna have slim to none any breakage at all. If your hair is moisturized and your hair is deep conditioned, I promise you, your hair, like, you're gonna have wash day and it's gonna be less and less and less hair coming out of your head. Nowadays, I think my last wash day that I had, like yesterday, I had like a thing of hair like this small. Like, it literally was tiny, like, because I try to take care of my hair. Like, I try my best. But I know that when I let my hair be dry and I let it sit in a puff for a week and I let it do all this nasty stuff for a week, my hair, I'm gonna lose a lot of hair on wash day. I'm gonna lose a lot of hair and I'm gonna get a lot of breakage. And that just comes from you neglecting your hair. You're not going in there and taking care of your hair every day. Even if it's a simple spritzing some water on it, throwing some shea butter up there and calling it a day, baby. Little do you know, that's moisturizing your hair. You see this right here? Go to Sally's, the little spritzer like that, and put some shea butter up there, and baby, that right there alone is moisturizing your hair a lot more than you think, and it's gonna help a lot more than you think, and you need to do it daily. And if you don't need to do it daily, you need to do it every other day. Dry hair doesn't retain length. Dry hair doesn't secure bags and niggas, baby. You can't have dry hair and expect to flourish. That's not how it works. Okay, now step number 8 changed the game completely for me. Like, wash day for me will never be the same. After I learned this and started doing this, it'll never be the same. Baby, you might want to start sectioning your hair and detangling your hair prior to wash day. Section your hair off into sections, and then as you detangle, plait your hair up, not even plait it, but twist your hair up, and then go from there. You can shampoo it in the twist because there's no, you should never be, I feel like some of this stuff y'all should know, like washing your ends. You know not to do that, right? Should that have been a step? Anyway, there should be no reason why you're washing your ends. You should be washing your scalp and really getting your scalp and everything like that. So you never want to be on your ends anyway. So that's why you leave them in the plaits, and it's gonna protect your hair as well while you're washing it. Genius, genius, genius. Protect your hair while you're washing it. Only a few can come up with that. So literally, if you protect your hair while you're washing it, you put it in those twists or those sections or whatever, it's easier to manipulate your hair, and it's gonna be so much easier. I know for a fact that if you shampoo the twist in, by the time you go in with that conditioner, take the twist out, go in, detangle, twist it right back up. Go in, detangle, twist it right back up. So then when you wash the conditioner out, you can wash the conditioner out with the twist in, and that way when you get ready to go on to your styling or whatever is next, your hair is already detangled and it's been detangled the whole wash day. You're welcome. You're welcome. Tip number 9 is very vital. It's very important, and I need y'all to hear me loud and clear. Turn your little sound up because the truth is coming, baby. Stop letting your friends play in your hair. Stop letting your friends do your hair. Stop letting other people mess in your head, period. Because one thing about it, and 2 things for sure, can't nobody take care of your hair like you can take care of your own hair. I'm telling you, nobody is going to take care of your hair like you're going to take care of your hair. Point blank, period. Yeah, your little homegirl, she can do hair and all, but your homegirl ain't gonna make sure your ends are protected. Your homegirl ain't gonna make sure your hair is being gentle. Your homegirl is not gonna make sure that your edges are perfectly tucked and protected or whatever style. I have watched my friend say, oh, like, come put my hair in a bun. And then her friend came over there to put her hair in a bun and was completely snatching and ripping through her hair. I'm talking about she's brushing with a white girl brush. I don't know what it's called, y'all. A paddle brush or a white girl brush. I call it a white girl brush. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. But she was taking a white girl brush and she was just snatching through her hair. Dry, and with a little bit like a little spray bottle or whatever, but she was ripping through it and we could see the hair flying. Like, she's talking about some, that's just me getting the tangles out. That's me getting the tangles out. Couldn't be me, baby, because don't keep letting your friends ruin your hair. Don't keep letting your mama ruin your hair. We all know your mama had your hair down your back before she put the perm in it and it all fell out. Y'all know what happened. So don't let your mama do it again. Nobody should be in your hair. Why haven't y'all learned from then? If your mama didn't take care of your hair, what makes you think somebody else is? Now, if you go to a hair salon, now even hair salons, I don't even go to hair salons because I feel like hair salons is gonna get you in the chair and gonna get you out, period. That's in my opinion. Not everybody's like that. Some people gonna take the time, but it's very few hairstylists, and y'all know these hairstylists ain't trying to detangle and blow dry and take care of y'all hair like it's supposed to be done. Like, they're not gonna do that no more, and that's the problem. Y'all relying on other people. Do your own hair. Protect your own hair. Now, if it's a style and you know you can't do it, baby, go get your hair done. Go get your hair done, please. But if it's like taking care of your natural hair, nobody can do it like you can do it, because nobody is going to learn your hair like you. Nobody knows your hair like you do. Nobody. And this is my last tip for you guys, my very last one, but it's probably the most important one. Less is more. If you have a shampoo that works, you have a conditioner that works, you have a deep conditioner, or you should have probably multiple deep conditioners. leave-in product that works. You have a sealant that works. You have a oil that works. You have things that you know works for your hair. There's no reason why you should be out in that beauty supply picking up new Shea Moisture products. It's no fucking reason. And I'm gonna tell you why. If your hair is used to one thing and your hair works for one thing and your hair is expecting one thing, don't keep throwing all these other things in the mix. If you know what works for your hair, stick to that. Nobody and their mama can tell me to stop using this, or can't nobody tell me that this don't work. Like, it might not work for you, but it worked for me, and it's crack for my hair. It keeps my hair moisturized better than any other product I've ever touched. So why the hell would I go out and get a different one and stop using this? You know what I'm saying? Less is more. That is all the tips that I have for growing out your natural hair. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and you know what I'm saying, you're gonna see more of me. And if you really like me, you should go ahead and subscribe to me. Make sure that you guys follow me on all my social medias. My Instagram is ole.lex, my Twitter is olelex_, and my Snapchat is brolexy. My name is Ole Lex, one more time, Ole Lex, and that is it for this video.